was muted that whole time. Muted. Testing. I was muted that whole time. Muted. Testing. Oh. Oh, guys, it was just a delay. So, you just missed all that commentary that I done. So, you just missed all that commentary that I done. Now we're gonna go back to it. Now we're gonna go back to it. So, okay. Let's go. Hunt Megathino.
I've been pushing your way through, but now it's really upping the tempo when you're playing in rank. Run a lot faster, you can slide, there are power-ups, and your main goal is to greet
They're gonna do doors ranked.
But your other contestants are tough as well.
They're gonna do doors.
Learning this game and getting into it. I think we have. This is the kickoff for the last chance to keep someone's hopes alive. One more
doors
player
ranked.
will be progressing into the top round of 4. Who will survive and who will fall? One round of doors is all that stands in their way.
Looks like they can't wait to get out of that elevator.
Yeah, see them practicing their jumping. It is worth noting there is some new movement mechanics in this mode, including a slide. And you're going to see when it starts here, I think we're going to delay a little bit here and have them reconnect. But in that time, you're going to see a lot of aggressive forward momentum. A lot of movement. It is a whole different
vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, having reached door 100 many times, being carried by my teammates, I am definitely an expert in doors as well. But you can see these guys will probably make it past door 50 within less than 5 minutes because of how fast-paced this game mode is.
Yeah, it goes pretty quick, and it also ends a little early. I don't remember exactly what door, but once they get to the end, you get into like this basic sudden death mode where any damage you get from a monster, another player, anything like that will knock you out. And I imagine with how good our contestants are, you were mentioning, a few of them have even said that this is one of their specialties. We should be expecting them to go deep here indoors.
Yeah, going to be exciting competition, and maybe we give a little more background indoors. This mode also has an array of new items that have been added. So while you might be familiar with the monsters, there's a whole new array of objects, different bombs to throw, knock down players, slow them down, do some damage to their health bars, and of course heal that back up, as well as some strategy items. Hopefully we'll discover throughout the match. Surprises.
Yeah, there's a couple different weapons you can use to basically
Gonna just start this already now. It's getting so annoying.
Damage and put them into a stun state. There's also still limited places so you can really cover players. Steal a closet from them when Rush is coming through and knock them out of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one other important thing is all the players, they're very fast at playing the game, and all of them cluster together. It might block your vision with some entities coming your way. You might not even be able to see them when people block your vision. So,
I'm just gonna play some games. Well,
could be some unlucky players.
Yeah, they're absolutely good. And remember, it's only
oh.
Heard about doors, but let's not talk about the doors. Doors made by Lightning Flash is also one of the best players who works with hosting one of our last award shows. No, actually announcing those prizes. But then this makes this game also produce
Oh, I forgot to grab all the yellow things. I forgot that. Skin's quite hard. Oh, nah. Let's go. Oh. No. Let's not play this game, like, honestly, pace it. Come my dead life. I hate that.
Right here. You do not want to go down early.
No, you do not. 6.5 minutes. That's the maximum
Oh.
time that we're going to have to
One
play this one
in.
through. You can see there's different strategies to go for. Do you want to be blazing the trail, being the first player up? There's risks
What's
associated with that. You're
dragon
really the
stuff
first to
in
see the
there?
monsters. Do you want to follow behind? There's risks there too. So in a very
It's poop
fast-paced
dragon
game,
stuff.
you're going to have to make decisions quickly and make the right decisions to stay alive.
There's the first
Oh,
bomb
God.
being dropped on his opponents.
Death
Small
Eagle.
amounts of damage being done. We see those health bars above. Again, if you're an expert on doors, this could be a new mode for almost everyone out there. So those health bars do matter. That's going to be reduced to 0. And there is ways to hurt each other with those items. There are also ways to heal. And there you just saw it there, picking up a heal. That's important there. Keep that topped off. You don't want to get low. It's an unfortunate way to go with another player doing damage to you.
There is also these boost packs on the floor. You see now how ridiculously speedy these players are that can help you go just that bit quicker. And on top of that, the heal items on the floor, that's another thing there. The golden gun picked up and a lot of damage onto, I think that was Lime, knocked down to quite a fair little bit of XP or HP.
Oh, you see another player get hit by something there, and look at that. One health bar is very low on one of our players, and that's a dangerous position to be in. You never know when a single monster sees stuff on you, it knocks you out of this competition.
I hear something coming.
I do, I hear it. We get.
So what monster is that we're hearing, Enya?
I barely heard that, but it sounded like it might have been Rush. I didn't see any lights flicker though.
Yeah, there is a lot of monsters that have to deal with. A lot of this game is kind of having the game knowledge, figuring out which monster you might be facing, what the proper reaction is. If it's something like eyes, you have to look away, but hear that little psst, and you got to look exactly at the monster. So a lot to think about.
Yeah, and Rush is a big one here because you can steal each other's items.
Right there.
There it is. Yeah, we see that sneaking up on you.
Hmm.
That's a good one to keep out for. Why the snap?
Just normally running.
Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, it looks like we have our first player.
Oh, Screech is so annoying.
I'm not sure exactly, but
Looks like it was Anonymous Live, I believe, that
Oh.
he's looking into the spectator studio. It's going to be tough. He had 132 points heading into this round. That could be the end for Anonymous Live.
yeah, the
Oh,
first drop is
someone died.
it's a crushing
Who
blow.
was that? Oh, I don't know.
Still dropped to last just from this competition if you don't place high enough.
Unfortunate for Lime there, but
Doing this as commentary because I can live stream on PS5, but I can't live stream on anything else. Because on PC it doesn't really work.
It's an important one. Allows you to keep your place in the lead and bring the box with you. But again,
So I'm on
looks like
iPad right
Coach Dragon
now.
is running real low on health. He's going to be a health pickup, or he's in a rough spot where another player could knock you out.
remember, coming into this Roby 100, Mad Max, they were tied 141 points apiece. So
Yeah.
just one place difference for the two of those will make or break your chance at a
He's
million.
running.
Yeah, but it also means all of our top 4 players
Oh, he
in
got
Death Eagle
damaged.
are within 20 points of you.
Death Eagle.
Take that first place spot. You could knock all of the other competition out of here and secure the last spot.
When you look at someone like Icicle,
Death Eagle is
Poke Dragon as well, towards the
13k. Pretty sure Creek Castle has got as much. His streaming, he's got like 11k last time I checked.
If I was someone like Poke Dragon, like Icicle,
Oh.
I would be trying my hardest to grief Roby, grief Mad Max, try and get them out, because those are your biggest threats right now.
Don't give him any ideas.
We'll see. They all seem pretty focused. And again, it is a dark, fast-paced world here. I know it can be challenging for the players.
Gosh, eyes.
Is at.
Baby got a bit confused there. Didn't see that there was a number there, so it took him a bit long.
You're at it. So we hear another monster close.
Oh.
Second to enjoy
Icicle
what is
got damaged. Icicle.
And you talked about this music. It's so impressive that a dev was able to just put that together as Poke Dragon gets a little jump scared, but still alive on a sliver of health.
Yeah, his dreams of this competition are still going on that last sliver. We'll see if he can find any relief,
Oh.
or if he's going to get knocked out by even another player with that low of health.
Poke Dragon's low.
Still 6 players left. As I say that, someone falls. Who did you
Oh,
just move
that
on?
was
Icicle.
Lost Icicle.
107 points, only receiving 10 from his finish.
That's sad.
The end of Icicle as well. But good news for the lower players. Mad Max is
Death Eagle win.
Mad Max dropping again, one of our leading players. This means Roby and the Death Eagle are still very much so in this.
I'm an
Dragon's
eagle.
green stays alive as well.
Okay, we've got a lot of points still ahead here.
Yeah,
We're
Death
deeper and
Eagle
deeper
really
into the
want to
doors. Also,
win.
do you guys know what door we're
I
at?
won't want him to win.
Keep track of how quick they're moving.
Because he was first on the leaderboard, and I just want him to win. And he's just good at move blocks.
Yeah, good camera work. And it's important to note for the observers, those quick spins, those quick turns, they matter so
Everyone in
much
there
in this
looks
game.
like they're so sweaty they never touched grass in their life.
Did someone fall here? No. Don't think you'll get
They look nervous because they're whispering 1,000,000.
6970, they're still going.
There's a few nines there and Rush as well, but someone falls to Rush. Who was that we just lost? That was Poke.
Oh.
And coming in with
Poke
75 points, receiving 30
Dragon
for that finish.
is dead.
It's not going to be them moving on either.
All right, well, folks, this actually is an exciting trio because this order does matter as you are fighting for your life here. Roby and the Death Eagle in a good spot, but guess what? I believe 3J still has a chance here if he can beat the top
Death
finisher.
Eagle is like, I'm an eagle. That's how he did.
20 points ahead of your next opponent. The Death Eagle is within 20 of Roby. 3J
I saw an
is just
eagle
about
today.
22
I
behind
saw
the top
signs.
finisher as well. So he basically needs to win and have Roby be the next out.
All right.
That was the Death
Time is ticking.
Eagle.
After these final 5 seconds,
Oh,
XP bars will not
3,
will drop down to 1, which someone has an
2,
offensive item.
That's a very
Sudden
good
death
pickup.
has begun.
Stop sign could put an end to it. Jay
Oh.
has his chance. Death Eagle is
Jay goes
gone.
down, and this is it. The winner of this
no.
the survival. Wait, who just went down here? Was
It's
this Jay?
Roby against
Oh,
3J.
Jay. All right.
1v1. The first one to land any damage will take this one home. Roby, though, Haven is the points leader, has his chance to shore things up, and finds a hiding position.
Wow.
He wins it.
Oh, it
Wow.
went like that.
11 points heading into doors, and he'll come out with 100 more. Roby, an incredible performance by him. We'll have to tally it up, but that should put him in a position to make it.
His usual stoicism broken for a brief smile. We hope we enjoyed that. That is a huge victory. The winner of doors. And a massive return to form for Roby. A definite fan favorite from early on in this competition.
No.
You know, it's amazing. He was
Spot.
He was the worst performing player in slap battles after coming in with the most points. He comes in with the most points again, finds his redemption of doors.
Didn't have to call him out like that, but yes, congratulations to him. And also, amazing commentary on you guys' end there because I was just trying to keep up the whole time, and I could not.
It is
I
an
had no
overwhelming
idea
game.
what was going on. Like I said, I've always been carried indoors my entire career, so seeing players play individually is very impressive.
Well, that's a wrap for doors, and more importantly, a wrap on our qualifying round. And well, the umpires verify the ratings and update the leaderboard. Let's get some reactions from Geach and Sabrina.
My initial reaction, wow. Just wow. That was some next level gameplay. How long do you think you would have survived, Sabrina?
I would have ran into the wall and died immediately. That was way different than normal doors that I've played. It was so fast.
Yeah, my eyes could barely keep up. It's already moving fast, but they were zooming between the screens too.
How did they know what to do?
I couldn't tell you. There was so much going on, and that level was really different.
Yeah. And they were able to sabotage each other?
Yeah.
Was I seeing that?
That's a pretty cool addition to doors, you know, as complicated as it already is, and then now you're playing against people, not just alongside each other, because I guess typically when you play doors, you're working as a unit, you know, working together to get as far as you possibly can together, and now we're adding in the element of competition, which takes it to a new level.
So, in that case, I would not survive very long.
Yeah,
To
no,
answer your question.
I hear you. I'm not making it out of the lobby. Like, well, I guess the elevator. I'm not making it out of the elevator.
Is that as far as you've made it?
Actually, I think I've made it to the library before, where you kind of have to be
That's
stealthy.
pretty far. That's pretty far.
I'd say yes. You know, maybe I've had to use a Robux or two, you know, to buy a revive because
I have had my fair share of pay to win.
yeah. I mean, well, I can't even say pay to win because
Yeah, you can't really pay to win.
I didn't win. I
Oh.
just came back a couple of times
Okay.
to try and get a little further. It's once those chase scenes start with that big long monster, it's like down the hallways and stuff in the library. That's just kind of like it for me. You
The
gotta.
soundtrack too, and all of the monsters, like all the sound design is so phenomenal. I am curious, did you experience April Fool's indoors last year?
No, because how things work for me is once I get to a point where I just realize that it's not really for me because I love
You
doors.
said your favorite genre was horror.
Yeah, but see, it's the stealth factor. because I love horror. It's fun, right? But then with doors, it's a little different. You have so many other factors. It's puzzle, which I also like that too. But it's the sneaking through. I'm telling you, this is the furthest I ever get. Is that doggone ladder.
Chicken jockey.
Kind of tiptoeing around, and somehow I'm not good at that. I can't really get through. So yeah, the furthest I've probably gotten is that. But no, I didn't get to do the April Fool's one. It's been a minute since I played doors.
Yeah, the April Fool's one was totally done by mouth. All the sound design. It was the developers. They mouthed everything, like the music and everything. It was very funny.
Do you remember how it went? Can you sing it?
Dude.
Are we gonna get copyright?
No, do it.
No, are we? No. Got a solid fan base.
Dang. Okay. Roby though, Roby is doing a really good job.
Let's talk about Roby being the sleeper here for real, because I feel like Roby's been kind of killing it all the way through, but it's always just been like he's always been bumped a little bit.
Chicken jockey.
Last week Roby is pledge. Roby is the definition of pledge. That's what we really got going on here.
That's
Well,
what people have been saying all day.
But you haven't beat doors. And I'm just curious, what makes a Roblox game instantly fun for you?
For me, definitely shareability. I just made that up. Because I'd love to play games with my friends or my community. Shout out Geechee Gang. I love to be able to play games and introduce people to the things I love, including
that's what Roblox is about.
It's perfect for that. So I really love that. Funny enough, I want to say Slap Battles is probably like the first game where I really said, I have to tell everybody about this. This is hilarious. It's a lot. It's very fast paced a little bit, but it was so funny to watch.
I'm really bad at Slap Battles, but I did beat the developer, and he did say he could give me an admin glove, so maybe I'll follow up on that.
What does an admin glove even consist of? What can you
do? I don't know. I have no idea, but that would be pretty cool.
You know what I would do if I could create a glove? I'd make a zombie glove, right? Hear me out.
Yeah, baton time.
You take your zombie glove and you start smacking people, and every time you smack somebody, you're now in control of them. Now they go do your dirty work for you, and they just go wipe out the rest of the map for you. So now you can do like Roby, kick it in the tree somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And just sit back and kind of just watch your work. I think I'd go with that.
Okay. Let's look more at the chat over here now that we're probably caught up.
And so, with that being said, I talked about how I really enjoy being able to share, my moments in my games with my friends and stuff like that. And this was a really cool opportunity for that.
The yapping.
That you did the hunt itself. So, where's some other events that you got?
My favorite event was definitely RPO Egg Hunt 2018. It changed my life kind of. It made me really look at Roblox differently. It was all about community.
Some steel.
And so we made an event that was really heavily inspired by it. Called
Which
RP Battles.
I was gonna say the chat has been talking about that too. Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
We make a championship series sometimes. We've done 3, and we love to do something similar to this. And so this is exactly what I think the community was asking for with the hunt and all the secrets and hunting and everything. Roblox super delivered on that. And I think it's been really, really well done. I participated in the whole thing, and I love it. Okay,
Yeah,
looks like we are
ready.
All right. The results are in, Sabrina. And a quick reminder, games. Competition is unfortunately Anonymous Lime. We have to say goodbye today. You did fantastic work. Can't say enough.
Right.
Goodbye today. You did fantastic work. Can't say enough. Again, beating millions and millions out for their spot today in the top 10 Anonymous Lime. Thanks again. All right, heading up next of our competition is one and only Mad Max. We're sorry to say.
So Yogi made it. Games you should avoid in the new Roblox event. A dusty trip. This badge is the equivalent of talking to someone at Walmart for 1 hour. Untitled boxing game. This game made me punch a hole in my wall and break a keyboard in half. In fact, shoot gunfight. Okay, so this game is really hard, but it's way too long and gets boring fast. Eat the world. This badge is pay to win. It takes too long without the power of mom's stolen credit card. Car Crushers too. I got destroyed in this game for like an hour by a bunch of 8-year-olds hyped up on Red Bull. Games you should avoid in the new Roblox event. A dusty trip.
Is this sponge the best toothbrush in the world? Let's find out. Oh, it is a sponge.
Right, we're gonna end stream here because we're getting absolutely no views. And it's annoying. Nobody's watching it here. And it's annoying. Nobody's watching. Just gonna end stream here. Just gonna end stream here. So bye. Whoever watches out there.